The world's largest water polo tournament comes to a close. We look back at the 2018 Junior Olympics on a brand new counterattack next. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on the counterattack here on a Water Polo Wednesday. The world's biggest water polo tournament is complete. 2018 Junior Olympics is in the books. Hopefully everyone had a great week in Northern California playing water polo. Let's take a look back at all the action and the Platinum Division Championship matches with full highlights starting here with Session 1. 12U title game, Vanguard, Newport Beach. Early on, Newport's Maddox Arlett hits first on the dish from Benjamin Lichty, 1-0 lead Newport. Then Vanguard gets a goal from Ryder Dodd, remember that name. Then they follow up with a score from Eric Aguirre, another from Dodd, and Vanguard is in the driver's seat 3-1. Move ahead here, Newport battling back. Shane Santoni ties the game at 4 here, which is 4 seconds to go in the first. High-scoring opening quarter. Second quarter, it's all Vanguard. They score 6 goals. Here they come, 2 from Dodd, 3 from one of the best names you'll hear at the JOs, Phineas Plaza, and 1 from Ethan Spoon. They're cruising, 10-4. After Dodd opens the third with a goal for Vanguard, Newport goes back to Arlett. He's back on the scene. He hits here. It's 11-5 Vanguard. Move ahead now. Vanguard up 13-6. Newport's Lichty swims the ball in. Defenders hot on his trail. Doesn't bother him at all. 13-7. He hits there. Vanguard still in command. More Vanguard in the fourth. Back-to-back, Ethan Spoon opening the fourth here. Vanguard in front, 15-7. Luke Carruthers chimes in for Newport, trying to get a last-ditch effort going here. Finds an opening through a sea of defenders, 17-8. And then one more attempt by Vanguard. Colt Bradley, bar in. Everybody into the pool. Vanguard takes gold, 18-8. Post-game, we caught up with MVP Ryder Dodd about winning this tournament for an injured teammate.
Because I get to play with my friends and I get to score. Because we have a teammate that got hurt at our practice literally like last week, and we're doing it for him.
14 and under boys title match. Vanguard again in the mix, this time taking on SoCal. Early on, SoCal in front. Avery Stoner strikes first. Vanguard Sam Hyatt got a piece of it, but not enough. It's a 1-0 lead for SoCal. Moving right along, Noah Rowe of SoCal launches this shot into the net. That's on point. Tying the game at 3 late in the first. Logan McCarroll, Reed Pantaleone, each getting tallies here to end the first. Vanguard surging ahead, 5-3. Second quarter action now. Vanguard's Tyler Padua, the quick redirect to open play. It's a 6-3 lead. SoCal's Rowe is back at it again, this time redirecting from Stover, making it 6-4. SoCal battles back, but Vanguard has answers. Nikola Mikovic, his first tally of the game, a 7-4 lead for the guys in dark. Late third, things get interesting as it would go back and forth. Jackson Matos of SoCal ties the game at 8, and we've got ourselves a game. It was just 7-4. Vanguard's Federico Carcelade closes the third as he goes 1 on goalie and hits, and an epic celebration. He's jacked. 9-8 the lead for Vanguard. Matos of SoCal comes calling once again here in the fourth with the rebound and the tally to beat the defense. We're tied at 9. Logan McCarroll now of Vanguard scoring at close range, but SoCal has an answer. Jace Rodriguez, back of the net. That's on point. We're tied at 10. It would come down to this. 1:14 left on the clock. Logan McCarroll fakes. He goes lob. He hits the final goal of the game. Vanguard wins it 11-10. They take gold. Back-to-back golds here, 12s and 14s. Post-game, the co-MVPs McCarroll and James Rizolas-Hill take the mic to talk about the win.
Felt amazing. My coach is fantastic. My teammates are great. And then at the end, we pulled out the win.
It feels great. We work the hardest. We have the best club, and we have the best coach who pushes us all the time. We definitely earned this win.
16 and under boys title match. SoCal, CC United. Early on, all about defense. Each side doing the job. That means we have no goals in the first period. Second quarter now. CC United's Soren Jensen hits early to get things going. 1-0, they lead. SoCal goes to Dylan Pattist. He's quick to respond, hitting here, and then another SoCal goal is on the board. They've gone ahead, 2-1. CC United goes to Dash McFarland, another great name in this tournament. He's got back-to-back no-look goals. CC United in front, 3-2, 15 seconds left in the half. You think we're good going into halftime? Not the case. SoCal's Guillermo Andre Ocasio bar in with 1 second remaining. He ties this game at halftime. SoCal and CC United tied at 3. That would prove pivotal later. Third quarter now, CC United opens with a tussle to center position, but Dash McFarland prevails. Buries his third of the game, 4-3 lead. SoCal, they turn it up a notch. Riley Pittman hits here from the perimeter, then Anthony Diambra has a nice redirect. Pittman follows up again with another goal, and just that fast, SoCal is ahead 6-4. Then we go to the fourth. SoCal connects for a pair of goals, starting to pull away, but CC United goes to Thomas O'Connor. He responds, getting one back for his squad. It's an 8-5 lead. Diambra walks this one in for SoCal. He hits for their last goal. It's all they would need. CC United's Michael Winter gets one more tally for his squad, but it's SoCal's day. In this one, they claim the crown 9-6. Post-game, we chatted with the MVP, Riley Pittman.
We kept the same routine every game. We played the same songs before we played. We stretched the same. We did the same stretches. We just did the exact same routine every game, and I thought that was amazing. And we just all played for each other, and it paid off.
Now the 18 and under boys final. It's the home team, Stanford, taking on an all-star squad. The United Cozy boys coming together for this JO run. They had a run roughshod over all the competition. They found themselves an opponent here in Stanford that would push them to the limit. Early on, Hannes Dobé, the national teamer, gets things rolling for the Cozy boys. 2 straight goals, 2-0 lead. Stanford goes to Sean Ferrari. He zooms this one into the back of the net. It's a 2-1 game. Ash Moulton with the free throw. The lefty connects. 3-1 lead. Cozy boys feeling cozy. Stanford's Nico Badia opens the scoring here in the second, but the Cozy boys come back with Dennis Blashoff. He'll hit here. It's a 4-2 game. Stanford's Michael Sonsini winds up, adds a tally to the scoreboard. 4-3 game. Cozy boys respond. Joseph Molina strong arms this one into the back of the net. It's a 5-3 game. Back-to-back goals to open things in the third for Stanford, and we are tied. Here is the second tying things up. Alex Sotadze hits. It's 5-5. Stanford's Ferrari, he goes 5th gear, back of the net, and Stanford takes their first lead. They are in front here, 6-5. The Cozy boys, they have an answer. 3 straight goals. Matt Casora, Jacob Watson, and here's the third, 8-6. Cozy boys in front. Stanford's Andrew Charukian rips this one from the top. It's a 1-goal game, 8-7. But the Cozy boys, they hold off a furious charge from Stanford. They take the 18U title. Afterwards, Sam Krutenog about the win and about getting the band back together, how the Cozy boys were formed.
Yeah, this is something we've been talking about for a couple of years now. Ash, me, Hannes, a couple other guys, and we've been buddies from national team since we were in about 8th, 9th grade or something like that. We played together, and this is always a dream come true. You know, we saw Polo Pals do it a couple of years back, and I lost to Polo Pals in the finals 7-6. And I kind of always wanted to get my revenge, and I never won JOs. But this has been great. It wasn't really about winning. It was about, hanging out with each other. A lot of us are going to UCLA, Stanford, Harvard, Cal, wherever it might be, USC. And this is kind of our last chance to, bond. So it was great.
Now we go Session 2 competition back out to Avery, 10 and under mixed, Vanguard and Trojan, all Vanguard in this one. Kai Kaneko opens the scoring, warding off a defender, and then repeats that performance just moments later, a 2-0 lead early for Vanguard. Mirroring the first quarter, second quarter sees Kaneko go back-to-back goals. In the second, this kid's on a roll, 4-0 there in front. In the third, it was all about defense. Trojans' Jackson Reach and Vanguard's Emma Galaz keeping both teams scoreless, so we move on to the fourth. Kaneko opens the period with his 5th goal of the game. You have an idea who the MVP might be. Then assists Asia Chen for Vanguard's 6th goal, and that would be all in this one. Vanguard into the pool to celebrate. They're the 10 and under mixed gold medalists. Post-game, we caught up with Kaneko about the team effort.
We always work hard, and I just think I'm just really proud of everyone.
10U girls competition, Shore and Vanguard. Shore's Cecilia DeLuca opens the scoring with a slam dunk of a shot. Powered that one in, 1-0. Then Vanguard's Emma Galaz back in cage. She stops a penalty attempt to close the first, keeping this one just 1-0. Shore's Skylar Ray goes one-on-one with the keeper, gets the job done. Shore in front 2-0. Ray is back in the third to assist Kate Tunnicliffe for Shore's third goal of the game. Then let's switch things up. It's Tunnicliffe passing off to Ray to bury another. Shore ahead 4-0. Later in the third, more Ray finds the rebound and the hat trick as she scores her third, her team's fifth of the game. They're on a roll. Both goalies doing the job here in the fourth. No more additional goals, no more needed for Shore. They win it 5-0. Post-game, the MVP, Catherine O'Day, and head coach Brendan Patterson talk about the win.
Amazing! It feels amazing.
Well, Vanguard's a great club. Whenever you go against them, you know they're going to have a great team. We try to keep our girls together all year, okay, in the girls division, give respect to the girls division, and I think we honor that. And I think this is the future of a Long Beach water polo and maybe some Olympians here, who knows.
12U Girls Championship, Laguna Beach and Commerce. This one went down to the wire. Claire Turner of Laguna opens the scoring, high upper cage delivery, got it, 1-0. Then just 56 seconds left in the first, Commerce turns to Delilah Moreno, left all alone. She hits, we're even at 1. Laguna Beach then turns to Emerson Hensley. She goes cross cage, that's good. Then teammate Sophia Umeda hits, 3-1 Laguna Beach in front. Commerce's Alexa Jimenez finds a stray ball and finds the back of the net. It's a 1-goal game, 3-2 Laguna Beach. Things start to pick up in the fourth. Laguna's Presley Jones goes long range to extend her team's lead, but hang on, Moreno comes back with her second of the match to bring Commerce within 1. Then a hat trick for Moreno means Commerce is tied at 4. What a rally. Then we've got goals on each side, and we are tied at 5, and that means at the end of regulation, we go to a shootout. Final moments in this one. Laguna's Kara Carver buries her shot. Then goalie Sienna Jumani stops Commerce's 8th attempt, and then Avery Montiel for the win. Yep, got it. Laguna takes the first place title. Big celebration. And in the aftermath, Coach Kelsey Ferreira and the MVP, Emerson Hensley, about the win and also how they kept their cool during that shootout.
I just think they trained so hard. I gave them so much throughout the year, and they just took everything I threw at them. They always came to practice. I mean, these girls are 11, 12 years old. Some of them are 10. They're coming to 4 days a week of practice, tournaments on the weekend. I mean, it's been a crazy year, and they've taken everything I've given them and more, and we got the outcome we were looking for. I'm really proud of them.
I mean, honestly, I think we always keep our cool pretty well. Sometimes we get a little crazy, but I think when we just all look around, our coach is so good about cooling us down, calling timeouts when needed, and we just look around, and I think we all realize that we're in this together, and we look around and we all realize that we would not be lucky to, like, this is the best group of girls to play with, and we all just relax because we all trust each other.
14U Girls Championship, Pacific Coast Riptide and Laguna Beach. Pacific Coast gets things rolling early. A shot here from Shanna Davidson is on the money, 1-0. Laguna's first attempt, well, it's blocked by the keeper Zoe Seabach, but London Boyd stays with it, finds an opening. We're even at 1. More stops from Seabach keep this game tied as we approach the end of the first quarter. After Davidson converts here on the opportunity after the foul, Laguna's Charlotte Riches goes bar in and ties this one at 2. And Pacific Coast Riptide found another gear in the third quarter. They get 5 goals in the period, coming from the likes of Jennifer Connolly, not the actress, Kayla Olay, Sydney Munatonis, and 2 more from Shanna Davidson. Laguna responds with an upper corner shot from London Boyd, but damage done here. Riptide ahead 7-3. Fourth quarter action now, and we've got some twin magic at play. We showed you Sydney Munatonis. Here's Sophia connecting for Pacific Coast Riptide. Strong shot, 8-3 lead. Ava Houlihan comes back for Laguna Beach. High cage shot delivery, back of the net. Closes the gap, 8-4. One more goal here from Riptide. Sophia Munatones shooting. Goalie got a piece of it, not enough. That's in the back of the net. Penalty drawn here late. Zoe Seabach closes the door on Laguna Beach with a big save, her 18th stop of the game. Pacific Coast takes it 9-4. And in the post-game fun, we caught up with the MVP Seabach and the coach Jason Mills about their victory and how proud they are of their team.
I can't be more proud of this team. The positive culture that everybody contributed to this team. I mean, they created that culture. and that's the reason for their success. Everybody is such amazing athletes, amazing people. They're best friends with each other, playing the sport that they love, water polo.
Yeah, we play hard and we work for it many, many times a day, and it pays off in this moment right now.
16U Girls Championship. Set and Santa Barbara 805, another close one. Set's Morgan Van Alphen gets things going early, a nice little skip shot bar in. That's how you do it, 1-0. After Set closes the first quarter with another goal, they tack on one more when Rachel Carver slides one in here, 3-0 there in front. 4:28 in the second period, and Cassidy Miller starts the comeback for 805 with a skip shot here, 3-1. Then Hannah Meyer, a Team USA athlete, goes high cage to bring Santa Barbara a bit closer, 3-2. A quick lob from Set's Molly Renner is followed by another quick shot from Van Elfen, and Set quickly reestablishes that 3-goal lead. They're up 5-2. Renner returns with another lob shot in the third, then Miller of 805 finds Ann to clear to close the gap, making it 6-3 Set. Miller back at it again, skip shot here, then teammate Abigail Hendricks rising up and hitting another. We have a 1-goal game, 6-5 Set's in front. Nicole Struss of Set fakes, then skips, and then finds this ball in the back of the net for her team. Set is in front, 7-5. Hendricks up on her legs again here, going for the high cage shot, delivers, but Santa Barbara would get no closer. Set able to hold off any further rally. They win it 7-6, take 16U gold. Post-game, the MVP, Quinn Winter, about the win and why she loves her team.
It's everything we've been working for this whole year, so it means a lot because we all won for the players around us and for our coaches, and that's all we've been working for, so it feels great. I love them all, and we're all really happy with this win.
18U girls gold medal match, a rematch of 2017. SoCal taking on 680. Noelle Weinbelt starts the scoring in a strong way. Back-to-back goals in front of the cage for SoCal. They're in front 2-0. Katrina Drake of 680 makes headlines with a quick goal here on the redirect from Jolie Trujillo, and the NorCal team is on the board. They trail 2-1. SoCal's Sarah Nichols goes lob shot and converts. Not long after, 680's Grace Tehaney responds with a score, and after one, it's SoCal 3, 680 2. After 680 ties the game at 3, SoCal comes back with a vengeance with 3 straight. 2 from Madison Stamen and 1 from Bella Baya, quickly ahead 6-3. Third quarter, goals on each side. Val Ayala stepping up for SoCal, Jewel Romer getting one back for 680. It's a 7-4 game going to the fourth. In the fourth now, Ayala rising up for a bar-in shot that's on the money, the 8th goal of the day for SoCal. Tehaney trying to bring 680 back off the free pass, uses this opportunity to put one home, but 680 would get no closer. They fall in this one 8-5. It's 18U gold for SoCal. Co-MVPs afterwards, Ayala and Bella Baya talk about the matchup.
Well, as SoCal, we always rely on our defense. So defense is going to come with our will lead then to our counterattacks in our offense. So if we could shut them down, then that would win us the game. Because frankly, we didn't need to score one more goal if we wanted to win that game. So it all came back to our defense, and we just had to keep reiterating that with our teammates and everything.
Oh man, it's indescribable. I can't tell you how good it feels. All your hard work pays off.
Also, if you were at JO's or following along on social media, you know we were telling the stories of clubs all week long on our live counterattacks and elsewhere. We'll keep sharing those stories in the coming weeks on our USA Water Polo channels. Here's a quick look back at one of our teams that we featured, NIPC out of Illinois.
We're going in pretty well. We've lost 2 games and 1 so far, so I think we're really excited to play our next game and see how we've learned from the past day and to see how we can interpret what we've learned from other teams into playing.
There's a lot of good competition, so it's nice for us to come out here since Illinois doesn't have as much teams to play.
Mostly we're just here to grow as a team and get closer together. It's exciting to have some really hard games and just have some more competition when we get back into Illinois.
I love playing in outdoor pools, and the playing level is just so different that it's nice to see how other girls out here are playing.
In Illinois, you can't do as much, so in California, you're allowed to be a lot more aggressive, which is fun.
Even though we're from the Midwest, we still we're out there and we're growing, and hopefully the sport is just going to expand a lot more over there.
We always want to see improvement throughout the trip, and that's just what's most important for us.
More high-level water polo on the way. This weekend, the men's senior nationals heads to Stockton as we close out the National League slate for 2018. Can the Olympic Club make it a clean sweep? Find out with action starting Friday, running through Sunday, live stats of all the games via thefosh.net. Make sure you follow along. We'll have full highlights of the title match next week right here on The Counterattack. And from there, we go to the USA Women's National Team, playing host to Australia later this month as they tune up for the FINA World Cup. The two rivals will get together at Cal in Berkeley on August 19th, then at the Stevenson School in Monterey on August 22nd, and close things out in Santa Barbara at Santa Barbara High School on August 22nd. That's where we will also recognize the career of retired Olympic champion Cammie Craig. All three of those games will also stream live on USA Water Polo TV. More information available this week at usawaterpolo.org. And one of the key pieces of that Team USA squad that will be in action, Captain Maggie Steffens, a finalist for the Women's Sports Foundation Sportswoman of the Year Award. Make sure you cast your vote for Maggie now and see if she can become just the second player in water polo to win Women's Sports Foundation Sportswoman of the Year. And last but not least, our USA Men's Youth National Team off to Europe this week, gearing up for the FINA Youth World Championship coming up in Hungary. Roster announced for head coach Brett Ormsby. Here's a look at the squad that they are taking to Europe that will be vying for a title at the Youth Worlds. Best of luck to Team USA. We will keep you updated on results from that event right here on The Counterattack. And now we close out our show as we do every week with our social media send-off, the best of water polo on the internet. Don't forget to get involved. Use the hashtag Counterattack. Tag us at USAWP. We start with that youth squad before they head to Hungary in Austria. Training here, great shot of Jen Goodmanson, a picturesque walk to the pool in Austria. From there, NBA champion, the former Laker great Pau Gasol, ready for water polo action. He's in the pool here, cheering on Spain, of course, in the European Championships. Who'd you love to see play water polo? It's not currently a water polo athlete. We posed that question on Instagram this week. Check it out. Lots of stuff from JOs. The hashtag was 2018 JOs. Chicago Parks District showing up in force at the Junior Olympics. Group shot here via Katie Dorg-Reardon. After that, you've got to get aggressive at JOs. Coach Goddard sharing this photo. Thunder water polo going Jalen Rose style, bringing a bat everywhere. We know the bat was not brought in the pool. Don't worry. Ohana water polo on Instagram. Just having a good time. JOs, a lot of fun. The world's largest water polo tournament brings out the smiles. More Texas action. The Viper Pigeons, important to start your JOs competition with a big breakfast, the team meal here before another day of action at the JOs. Shout out to Olympian Merrill Moses and family, the latest edition of the Moses family there via Merrill's Twitter account. Last week on Tuesday, it marked 2 years to the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo, and 4 members of Team USA were there. Ashley Johnson, Maggie Steffens, Alex Bowen, and Jessie Smith. Good stuff here from Sports Engine. We mentioned those European Championships. There are new champs in Europe. On the men's side, Serbia takes it, and on the women's side, the Netherlands. This via the LEN European Aquatics Instagram account. And we close things out with an important cause from Elite Water Polo. 15-year-old Gavin battling MRSA. He could certainly use your help. Any donations you can offer would be appreciated. More information there on the Elite Water Polo Twitter account. And that is the best of what we found this week, water polo-wise, on the internet. Keep your submissions coming. Use the hashtag Counterattack. That's all for a jam-packed edition of The Counterattack as we look back at the JOs. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, when you're on The Counterattack, look weak side.